Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. We'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Running left with Bigsby. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, if that first play is in the indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They run it again with Bigsby. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Deontay Hardy to return. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. 11 MT Kate. 11 MT Kate.
Right to the air, Burrow. Into the hands of Kittle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Burrow on 1st down. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. All set now, 1st and 10.
28-yard line.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Burrow to the air now. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Are they going to run it down? He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and man, step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Moore. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with a big interception.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First down. A gain of 14.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Again, it's Bigsby. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down throw by Purdy. Escapes the pocket. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Get set. Get set. Rush up.
3rd and long for him here. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6.
Deontay Hardy on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Gun. 12. Stop.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
11-90.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That's caught for the first. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Complete to Isaiah
Here we
Pacheco.
go. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We're to the end of one. 21-7 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd
Get
and
set.
goal.
Stop.
At the 4-yard line.
He finds him right side. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. George Kittle, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own
New set of downs for him from the 31. Now a give left side to Bigsby. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Now on 4th down, one of the greats, Johnny Hekker, out to punt this away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 13-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
There's plenty to design run. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This time looking to throw. Taking a shot deep here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
He was covered by
11
Xavier
MT
McKinney.
tank. 11 MT tank. Gun. 11 Thomas. Let it. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He's going to try another deep one here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Jets get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. First down from the 42.
Get set. Get set.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Purdy looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow. That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Can.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up.
On one, ready?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's get set. Down.
Burrow now on 1st down. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
First down.
Down.
1st and 10 at the
1st down, Burrow to throw. That finds Adams downfield. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Returning it from the 4. Shoves him off. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jahan Dotson on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18.
Now Purdy. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York 1st down. A give up the gun to Bigsby. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On third down, Purdy has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's good for the Jets.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Get set.
First down, Jets.
Purdy to throw it. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. And that's incomplete. 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets will add to their lead at the end of the half.
New York.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point victory.
Final throw before the break. And he will reach the end zone to a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try.
21.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard.
One last play before the break.
11. Here we go.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
On 1, ready?
One last play before the break.
It's just 11. Wide 80. 11, mighty. 11, empty. 12. 11. 11, empty. 11. 12. 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
One final shot before the half. He's going to push one deep down the right. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
On a quick slant, it finds Adams. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Gun.
On first down, here's Burrow. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. 11, empty. Hey, can.
Burrow on first down. That's Cox again. It's Kittle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the RPO. This is caught by Kittle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
11.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
180. Right up. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
11, Thomas. Let's get set. Stop.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line.
Keeps the score, Jets 41, Buccaneers 28.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Stop. 11, mighty. 11, mighty. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. That's completed right side. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Bucs have the first. We've set it downs from the 37.
Gun. 11. Big 13. Big 13.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 11. 180. Right up. 11 MT. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. It's in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Viking 18.
Here's a design run. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the third. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Complete out to the right. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. He dodged the tackle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he drives that plug backward on a gain of 4. 1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Purdy setting up that play action. And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. Nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Now it's Bigsby. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll throw for it. Throw left side, cut by Douglas. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
At the 26-yard line.
Watch out! Yellow.
1st down, Purdy to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Looking to throw, Purdy. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out!
He'll throw it. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. Looks a tackle. He's still going. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Watch out!
He's back to throw. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. They did it! He made the interception! And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, this is McCaffrey. Good work so far. He's got room. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he is gone. Touchdown. I think we know somebody who really likes the way kickoffs were redesigned, partner. The old format. What, teams were lucky if they got 2 in a season, and here he's got 2 by himself in this game.
Yeah, if you think about it, Kate, like in our lifetime, we have not seen such a drastic new rule change that's created so much new scheme and opportunity. These returns are a product of hard work, new scheme, and finding ways to exploit the weakness of your opponent.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers facing a 5-point deficit.
Here we go. 11. Right in. 11.
Setting up to pass. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this one does not go far.
11 Thomas. Stop.
Back to throw. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
On 2, ready?
3rd and just 2 to go.
makes it 3rd and 2.
Ready.
We'll go with a design keeper. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and the Bucs have the 1st.
That's another.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Buccaneers, first down.
Here we go, here we go.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here he is to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
Brings up
11
second
MT,
and
11
goal
MT.
at the 5-yard line.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Stop. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Now to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Stop. Stop.
Desperation time here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Malachi Moore.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Carry here for Bigsby. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So it's a road win for the Jets. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.
Chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that